Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, we have amazing news coming out. Listen to these headlines. We're going to talk about the XRP price and the price chart and where we might be going because you might be looking at a golden buying opportunity here. And we're going to talk about XLS30D, that is right, what it means, and how you can get involved with staking your XRP and earning additional XRP backed by exactly what are electronic market makers? No worries on my end. We're going to pound this to the ground and really examine it. And after watching this film, you'll have a firm grasp on what this novel plan entails. Bitstamp is expected to make a significant announcement concerning XRP and the XRP ledger today, so let's speculate about what that could be. Keep in mind that Ripple did end up with some users from Bitstamp. Here are some of Sutton's best culinary creations, and trust me, I've got you covered. Dropping by 1.18% to $29,202 per Bitcoin, the price of Ethereum during the previous 24 hours has averaged $1,838. In present moment, 1.13% within the last 24 hours, USDT and USDC have arrived at their dollar pegs, while XRP has been hovering on the threshold of that range. We'd rather not go below 66 cents, as it would be a 4% loss. The age bracket of 65 to 69 is, of course, crucial. We need to make our stand there. In that case, Fraser will go down, and 50 cents per XRP will be our next stop. Someone tweeted into my direct messages asking, "Wait, is XRP the next stop if we don't hold these levels in my targets?" And I recall covering it and calling it. I gave them the exact amount, 50 cents, and promised that if they wanted to see the exact DM, I could show it to them in a subsequent video. A very long distance from the peak, indeed. When Tony gets excited about something, he says things like, "Listen, 50 cents would be easy for this chart." Now you know. It's easy to see how far the price dropped, all the way back to the 50-cent mark. That, he thinks, would be a great cliché to happen from where they are now, because it would make them aggressive once more. In that case, I concur. Let's get the bulls back in these markets. However, we are aware that the SEC is making every effort to shake you down and con you out of your money. To the extent that we do a U-turn and return to the 50-cent range, the reversal will have been successful. Just because the XRP valuation drops from $20 to $10 in one day doesn't mean the end of the world. We've watched this unfold repeatedly with Cryptus, and now institutional investors will join our cause. These remittance firms are a major source of information for us, along with the central banks. Long-term buying pressure favors XRP. When I say long-term, I'm referring to the period between November of this year, when the bull run begins, and the end of the decade in 2024. Maybe even the year 2025. XLS now 30-day. I'm going to take a few slow, deliberate sips of my coffee. We're ready to discuss this matter now. The thread was started by Lewis Jackson. He told me that everybody wants me to explain X plus 30D. So, here's a needle that can take you from 0% to maybe 75%. I'll complete the missing 75%, have no fear. There are many sophisticated mechanisms and applications at the heart of XLS30D, which is a proposal for establishing automated market makers on the XRP ledger. And AM is a form of decentralized exchange where prices are determined mathematically. An automated market maker facilitates trading using a liquidity pool rather than an order book, similar to a trading exchange. Do you want to talk about the application of math to the valuation of an asset? From which publication do you recall the paper's name? Former Ripple employees Susan and Robbie say they utilized a mathematical method to determine that the price of XRP could be anywhere between a certain minimum and a certain maximum. I need to know what they said. In the range of $7 to $32, I enjoy it when XRP's math finally works out. According to his XLS30D plan, each instance of an automated market maker needs its own token for accessing liquidity and an acid pool. When contributing funds to a common fund, shares in your company are represented by LP tokens. Putting XRP into the will. Imagine receiving tokens from a liquidity provider in exchange for a portion of a pool. Alice and Bob set up an XRP ledger-based automated market maker. Alice invests $1,000 in USD, XRP, and XRP, and receives $2,000 in liquidity provider tokens from a trade in USD. Bob Dunn invests a further $1,000 USD plus $500 XRP and receives $1,000 USD in return as token liquidity. There are currently 3,000 of these liquidity provider tokens, 1,500 XRP, and $1,500 US in this pool. Alice, 2,000. Why Bob's 1,000 tokens only account for a third of the entire liquidity, although the tokens themselves represent 2/3 of the overall liquidity. These LP tokens can be exchanged for a certain percentage of the pool's assets, providing liquidity proprietors with a means to profit from trading fees and setting voting parameters. You invest in XRP USD and receive a return in the form of XRP USD plus a share of the liquidity pool in the form of liquidity provider tokens. As more and more individuals join your pool and make trades, you'll collect trading fees and XRP for your efforts. Deposits, withdrawals, trades, and bids were all introduced as part of the proposal. Users can interact with the automated market maker by making deposits, withdrawing funds, exchanging assets, and placing bids for premium services. To ensure that the relative price of the asset changes during transactions, XLS30D uses a pricing method based on a constant product formula, which keeps the product of the quantities of two assets in the pool as a constant. Voting as a means of resolving trading fees is also proposed. Token holders have voting power on fees related to providing liquidity according to the quantity of LP tokens they own. Therefore, the more you have, the more weight your vote will have. Because of this, community liquidity providers are given a voice in the administration of the AMA. The continuous bidding system is what makes XLS30D stand out. LP token holders can now compete for a 24-hour time slot that provides them with special trading benefits, such as lower transaction fees. The goal of the intricate XLS30D proposal is to implement a versatile automated market-making system on the XRP ledger. It opens the door to numerous liquidity management and trading approaches. And as an LP token holder, you get to set the rate and have a role in how things work. Allow me to muse about potential institutional applications now. Institutions could turn unused assets into revenue sources by placing substantial holdings into the automated market maker and earning fees from trades with the pool. This is where the staking mechanism comes into play, right? You will be able to vote on all of these regulations after you have invested in and developed your pool, and after others have begun using it. Even more so for newer or less liquid assets, automated market makers could facilitate price discovery. By utilizing the automated market makers, institutions can facilitate the creation of markets for these assets, increasing liquidity and contributing to the establishment of a market price. The market will no longer be based on speculation but on actual needs. Right? The AMA robotic market makers. There are a lot of people who think that AMAs are great for the institutions that are issuing their own tokens. Distribution might also be accomplished through AMAs. Users can buy and sell tokens from a token pool, facilitating its wider and more efficient distribution. A lot of people are going to be using automated market makers if you care about price discovery or making money with XRP. You contribute to the pool, reclaim your LP tokens, and immediately become eligible to collect transaction fees. Before we get into the real lions, though, be sure to check out the link down below. 30% back and XRP for holding up. Who remembers David Schwartz chiming in discussing how to profit from automated market making strategies? He put a whole thread out on this, a whole thread discussing the same way you will be able to earn money back, tokens back, XRP back, by putting your XRP into these pools and earning based upon those trading fees. We can expect this. Everyone, this is a huge step forward for XRP. It's optional for you to take part. The more LP tokens you invest, the more influence you have in the pool's governance, although this is entirely up to you. And as Elle mentioned, we're going to start using Bitstamp right away. Bitstamp is the largest on-demand liquidity exchange, and I have no idea if they are connected in any way. Our Bitstamp is a poly-side subsidiary and sits on the board of Standard Cross-Test Custody, where the Ripple cryptocurrency is first made available to the public. The recent acquisition of a share in European crypto exchange Bitstamp, led by President Monica Long, will aid in the expansion of the firm's international footprint and diversification of its revenue streams. Bitstamp is pushing XRP to the next step beyond payments by releasing this tomorrow, which is today. They have labeled Xrp the Xrp ledger. Ah, what gives? Bitstamp, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, processes over $136 million every 24 hours. XRP is already a base pair to the euro and the US dollar, so I'm expecting they'll make it a base pair to other currencies as well. Is there anything else Bitstamp has planned? The query is as follows. And Ripple is obviously involved in this. You may read about Ripple's investment in Bitstamp, a European cryptocurrency exchange, here in the year 2023. It's not going to be XRP because it wouldn't be realistic, and it won't be Xrp as a base pair because XRP currently functions as a base pair against the euro and the dollar. And therefore, we must wonder, what could they possibly be doing that would bring such progress to the next level? If I had to guess, I'd say they're up to something that will ultimately bind them together as a gateway to and from the institution. Because of their clearance in the UK, it will likely involve banks and other financial institutions as well as passively connected institutional investors from throughout the world. In addition, the Bank of England has recently released a study on the interledger. Maybe it's time to implement pathfinding, which would make these cryptos more competitive. Pathfinding and the then promised interledger would have leveled the playing field for all cryptocurrencies, including XRP. The interledger protocol searches through all available cryptocurrencies to see which one has the lowest transaction fees. When compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin, XRP is clearly the winner. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.